Okay, round 2. Twiggy again, pain in the arse, but what can you do? Very similar team to mine, got the same dugong. He's got Seismitoad instead of Swampert because he doesn't have a Hydro Cannon Swampert. He's got Wigglytuff instead of Togekiss. He's got Marowak instead of Ninetales. Other than that, we're looking exactly the same. So I don't want Ninetales here because no, his fire beats my fire. So that's just putting it at a disadvantage before anything else. Before we even consider anything else. So that's going to make me a little vulnerable to Charm. So I quite like Dugong because that does give me something. That gives me something that can beat Charm, as in Wigglytuff in the 2 shields. But to be honest, I'm going to try and have to formulate some sort of plan here that doesn't particularly rely on switch advantage, because winning switch advantage from the Wigglytuff is going to be it's going to be impossible without lining up Dugong versus it or Ninetales, and I don't want to bring Ninetales. But immediately, it's that sort of scene where there's nothing there that wants to take on Swampert or Hypno in particular. So I'll probably bring those 2 to begin with, and then I don't know what else. Probably Dugong's going to take care of Swampert pretty handily. Marowak's going to take care of Hypno fairly well. So it would be good if I had something that took on both Marowak and Dugong. But it doesn't look like I do. So perhaps that's what I should be expecting. Marowak and Dugong. So with that in mind, maybe Hypno needs to be the safe switch, because if I get a couple of Confusions lead, I can get to a Shadow Ball versus the Marowak. So Hypno safe switch. And I don't really want to be switching that into Marowak or Seismitoad. So I want a lead that's going to beat them. So happy to lead Swampert. And then Dugong would give a Swampert lead the most trouble. So I want something else in the back that can take on Dugong, which isn't a liability versus Marowak, but that doesn't seem to be a thing. So really struggling here. Right, maybe I play this the opposite way around. Maybe I bring Medi as a safe switch into Dugong, and then worst case scenario, he brings Wiggly or Marowak into it. Oh no, but then that's going to be walled by Hypno. I've only got 1 Marowak counter. That's not good. That's not good at all. He's definitely going to bring Marowak, isn't he? So I absolutely have to save Swampert for the Marowak. Well, I'll just bring Dugong as well, because that'll put off the best fight out of everything else I've got left. So maybe Dugong lead, then Swampert with Hypno in the back. Let's try that. Yeah, because if I hit anything, with the Dugong lead, if I hit anything other than Medicham, that's okay. It's not brilliant versus Marowak at all, but it's manageable. So if I hit the Medicham, I can safe switch to Hypno. If he leads the Marowak, I'll probably stay in, try and chunk away at him so I can drop his attack and then farm down with, or try and gain some energy with Swampert. And then try and win with an energy advantage. So let's see what happens. Marowak lead. Okay. So if I'd have stuck with my initial gut of the Swampert lead, that might have been a better idea, but can I get to an Icy Wind before he gets to a Shadow Ball? Yeah, so that's going to be handy. Not very effective, that's fine. So I don't want to shield, I want to save my shields for Swampert and him now. Although I have got to be careful that I don't fall victim to Wigglytuff in the back. I'll shield. Now I'm going to see if I can land a Blizzard and kill him. Oh. I've got a shield, haven't I, really? I can't waste all this energy. Oh no! This is not going well. Oh, I tried to switch to Hypno there, but it didn't go through. But this is okay. Well, it's not okay really, is it? I've lost, but I can come in with Swampert and just Mud Shot. But I'm expecting he's got Hypno in the back with 2 shields. Well, there's 2 gongs, so that isn't going to help me. So I'm going to wait till he gets 1 Icy Wind on me and then switch to Hypno. So I don't want to switch into Hypno now just to be hit with an Icy Wind immediately. But yeah, nothing I can do here. Huge weakness to Marowak, which I just did not consider when team building. Fair play to Liam for going for that Bone Club bait. It's never nice going for that bait. It's always a horrible, horrible thing to do back in Rose Cup. You know, when you'd safe switch your Marowak and someone would bring a Gliscor in, and you had to bait her to beat it. Well, he doesn't seem to be switching anything into Hypno. So maybe he's got Medicham in the back. Certainly nothing that wants to take on the Hypno. And Swampert's got a bit of energy, so I might be able to beat it, get to a couple of Hydro Cannons if I can land another Thunder Punch. Okay. So I need to save the Thunder Punch for the Dugong, but I think he's going to get to a charge move here before I get my second Hydro Cannon. Is he? Is he? Yeah. Oh, just fell up short. Just came short. So even if it's Power Up Punch, it'll go Ice Punch, okay. But he's probably got 2 now. Yeah. So I'd go for 1 confusion there. Just so I only needed 2 more to get to the Thunder Punch versus the Dugong. Okay, so that's round 1 lost. So I don't know what I've just got to hit the Marowak. Now what I want to do is lead Swampert to catch it, to try and catch it, and then if he's not got if he doesn't lead Marowak, I'll safe switch to Hypno to draw it out and then try and hit it with a Shadow Ball. But given that he's just led with Marowak, I don't think he's going to lead it again 2 games in a row. So a bit of mind games. I think actually, given how close that game went, considering the horrendous start, I don't think that went too badly. I mean, if I was him, I'd be expecting me to change. So I might do the same thing. And just hope he changes his lead. yeah, I don't see what else I can do. Medicham. Okay, so this is okay. Because I can go to Hypno to hopefully draw out the Marowak. Yeah. Now, can I get to the Shadow Ball first? I think I can. I've got to be brave. Yes. Okay. Now, what are you going to do, Liam? Are you going to... I mean, unfortunately, this puts a lot of pressure on Swampert because I've got Swampert's got to deal with Medicham and Marowak. Now, you might think I'm willing to sack Hypno, so go for the Bone Club again, so I'll shield that one. Yeah. This is good. Go on, let it through, Liam. Let it through, lad. Can I get to a Thunder Punch? Is he going to over? No, he's not. Or is he going to go for a Bone Club thinking it might finish me? No. Okay, so now I can try and farm up a load of energy. Let's be super aggressive and try and get to a farm down. I felt early for a Shadow Ball, but I can't risk it. I should be counting, but I'm not very good at counting, so... I can count slow things like Bastard on Smackdowns, but that's about it. So I've got a load of energy on Swampert now. I'm going to see if I can switch in my Dugong into an Icy Wind. No. So he's got Ice Punch. Not seen his second move yet. Psychic. If I can tank this and get to a Blizzard, I might be in business. The defense drop's huge there. Oh, I think this will kill. Yeah. I do like Blizzard on this, you know. Now, hopefully, I've just got to... No, this Sludge Wave ain't going to kill. Maybe I'll be able to get to a Hydro Cannon to finish him off. Come on, Swampert lad. No. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's just too much to get through the Marowak, too much pressure on Swampert. Again, I have to bring Swampert in Hypno. See if I can pinch a game. I have to bring Swampert with Hypno. Not so worried about Marowak or the third being able to take on Marowak here. Just if it doesn't lead it, Hypno will draw it out. But he has been using Medi and Dugong. So ideally I want the last thing to be able to take on those. So it's going to be my own Medi. So let's try that. See if I can pinch again. The last one was looking more positive. Maybe if I didn't get the defense drop from the Psychic onto Medi, from Medi onto Dugong, maybe I'd have been able to land an Icy Wind on his Dugong, and that would have changed it, but I don't know. Okay, so here we go. So save swap to Hypno, draw out the Marowak. I know he likes shielding this now. So I'm going to go for... He's not going to make the same mistake twice, I don't think. So a bait. And yeah, catch that, and then I'll do a bait. Knowing it was a CMP tie, so for all he knows, it probably is the Shadow Ball. Yep, there we go. Force another shield here. Let him now go down. Oh, perfect. He's just going easy on me. Okay, strange. Although I guess based on what I've got before, he's no reason to suspect I've got Medicham. Yes, if he's thinking I've got Swampert and Dugong in the back, then why would he not go to Dugong? Probably the wrong play going for power up punches. Probably should be going for Psychic for the big damage, but I want to let Medicham's health get quite low before he kills me. So that will stop me from being farmed by the Marowak. So there's a bit of a balance to be struck here. 2, 3. Okay. So I'm expecting an Icy Wind to come out now. Oh, that's worked out nice. Yeah, gone down with low health, and so he's not able to farm me with Marowak as much. I say as much, he's not able to farm me at all. He could kill me with a fire spin money, but okay, then into Swampert. Completely lost track of his energy, so I'll shield just to be safe. Sack the Hypno. Back in for the farm. Maybe I should have gone into Hypno earlier to kill the Marowak with a Thunder Punch, but I think this will be enough. Yeah. Yeah, this will be enough. So perhaps having seen how things fell apart in game 1, well, I did adjust in game 2 in my sort of approach to the game, even though I ran the same line. Perhaps it wasn't a radical enough adjustment. That's something I'm not good at, to be fair. I'm often not good at. Well, I'm not good at cottoning on to when someone's line is just that's not going to change. I mean, nothing against Liam. That line that he ran is the line to run against me. There's no question about it. So there's no reason for him to change it. You know, fair enough, swap around the league, but no reason for him to change that line. So perhaps I overthought that there, thinking, oh, he might change. You know, expecting me to change, sort of thing. So maybe that's probably a bit of a weakness in my game, actually. So maybe that's something I need to work on. But pleased I managed to take the last game, even despite a bad lead. So yeah, well, hopefully I'll have to see too many more Marowaks in this tournament, and yeah, catch you for the next one.